What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Lil Mike 6, and in this video right here I'm basically playing a little bit of that Nightfall extinction game mode. And honestly, I like Nightfall a little bit, but not as much as I liked Point of Contact. And a lot of people say that Nightfall is a lot harder. That's honestly the reason why I don't like Nightfall as much as I like Point of Contact, is because it's harder. Not because I don't like a challenge, but they kind of made it to where Nightfall, you have to rely a lot more on your teammates whenever you're playing with teams. And I don't like playing solo. I like having other people that I can talk to while I'm playing. And it just kind of takes away the fun in playing Nightfall. Honestly, it does. And it's kind of like when you're playing Point of Contact, I don't know, it's like you get so much more money, you earn so much more money so much faster. You there's not like aliens that seems like they're impossible to kill by yourself solo. Like for me, there's this one alien on here that basically disappears and things like that. That alien isn't so hard to kill. I've never had too much of a problem killing rhinos or but the hunters are so annoying in this game. It's almost like if you're gonna play something like Nightfall, they should like nerf the hunters if they're gonna make it like this, because it makes it where Nightfall isn't enjoyable. I've only passed Nightfall one time, and I've never actually went back and tried to pass it again. When I was playing Point of Contact, I got like 80 escapes back to back. I was playing it all day, every day. It was extremely fun, and I can already tell that the way that they're going with Nightfall, it's not going to be too fun anymore. I mean, I can already tell that I'm just going to play the next, alien maps just because I bought them. Just because I paid the money for them, I'm only going to play them once or twice just to get that pass, and then after that, I'm not going to play it anymore. They honestly should have left the game mode just like it was, where you earn money just as fast for killing them, because it almost makes it where it's not worth it, and you can't really control anything. It's not a controlled feeling, or you can't, I mean, even in Point of Contact, if you had a bad team, it wasn't a controlled feeling. But on this game, even if you have a good team, a great team actually, even if you have a great team, it's not even a controlled feeling. I mean, I haven't went through a game mode yet where everybody on my team did not go down. And in this game mode right here, I didn't go down, but I mean, I had to sacrifice a lot. Like, I had to basically like drain my team dry to maintain this, and it kind of sucks, you know. I had to basically play this in a way where it would only really benefit me, but at the same time I had to try to think about my teammates too and try to help them out in whatever situations they come around to. And that's just not cool to me, you know. It's almost like I would have expected them to make this a lot better and not a lot worse. They actually made Point of Contact a lot worse. It's kind of like they just jumped in like, okay, we're gonna give you this and then give you this right after. Like, they give you, it's like basically going from Black Ops 1 zombies to Black Ops 2 zombies in the exact same game. It's like going from, let's say, Call of the Dead or Shirai, whatever the name of that map is, or, you know, something like that, going straight into something like Origins or something like Mob of the Dead. It's kind of like they're trying to get you too skilled. They're trying to catch up to the zombies too fast. They're trying to get people caught up to the zombies idea way too fast. So a lot of people just really throwing in the towel on some of the extinction that has come out. And anybody who adjusted in Point of Contact to like aliens, it's a completely different experience once you get in Nightfall. It's a completely different feel. Everything's completely different. It's like you can just sit there and adjust to Point of Contact, and you're like, okay, this is my play style, this is how I'm gonna play. And then you get on Nightfall, it's completely different story. You don't earn the money back, you can't use your turrets. as often as you'd like. I mean, a vulture was just like a perfect example for what I'm trying to say right now. A vulture could come in and save your life in a life or death situation on point of contact. And this one here, it's the same way, but you don't earn that money back. So if you call in one vulture, that can be the decision that you just made that could ruin everything and get everybody on your team down. And that kind of sucks, because I don't want to have to rely on somebody else on my team to do good or anything like that. So in a way, you'll see me kind of level up my vulture and everything like that as the gameplay kind of goes on. And for those who don't know, I kind of caught on to this gameplay recording a bit late. Like, I didn't catch this gameplay right here as early as I wanted to. I wanted to catch this one immediately, like as soon as I started the game. But I looked over at my computer and I realized that I had not turned the program on for my Elgato. That's one feature that I really don't like. I wish that the Elgato started up as soon as you start your computer up. I wish I could put that in the programs. If I can do that and somebody knows how to explain to me how to do that, then somebody please let me know, because I do not. I miss a lot of recordings, a ton of recordings, because I forget to turn the program on sometimes. And honestly, I wish I could put that in my startup loadout, where when my computer starts up, Elgato automatically starts up. Because I miss a lot of recordings because of that. So basically what I am planning and intend on doing is I am planning on playing the new Aliens maps. I do want to play the new gun with the new guns. I want to see how the new maps are and everything like that. I do enjoy Ghost a bit. I'm not going to say that I hate Ghost as much as some of the main big stream commentators do. Like, Chris Move won't even address it at all, because he just doesn't care about Call of Duty at all anymore. People like 402 Thunder won't even play Ghost anymore, just because they're tired of the corner campers and things like that. And I'm not going to say I just do not enjoy this game. And some of those guys, they just hate the game so much that they make excuses and they say that certain things about the game. Honestly, I never felt like Black Ops 2 was better than this game. I've always felt like, since I started playing this game, since the first day of me playing this game, I've always said that I like this game more than Black Ops 2. And it's a reason for that. Just like there's a reason for, you know, I mean, everybody has their own idea on how a game should be played. This game may not be fast paced, but I do feel like it is better it's more fun to play than Call of Duty Black Ops 2, because not only did people camp in this game, but people also camped hard in Black Ops 2. Some people did rush, but there are guys who put out ideas of camping. Black Ops 2 promotes more camping than this game does. It's just people don't play this game like they played Black Ops 2. It's really the community more than the actual game inviters. I mean, the game creators who made these games. Like Black Ops 2, on Black Ops 2, they had some really good maps on there. I can't deny that. They did have some good maps, but in the DLC though, the starting maps were kind of like the maps on here. They were huge on a lot of them. A lot of them played weird, you know, and that's just about how a lot of people kind of see these games as bad, because of the maps. I mean, there are bad points in the maps here, and you know, Call of Duty is eventually just gonna have Battlefield size maps, because they keep making the maps bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But people are forgetting that Infinity Ward has always made big maps. Treyarch has always been the ones who make the smaller maps. Just like if you play World at War, there's a lot of small maps on there. If you play Black Ops 1, there's a lot of small maps, but they do have a pretty big map on there, which is Array. And then they have one more that they added in DLC on Black Ops 1, which is that golf course or whatever it is. And then if you look at something like Black Ops 2, they started making even more huge maps. like Yemen. I don't even know if that's the correct name for whatever map I just named, but I know there are some huge maps on there. But if you look at Infinity War Call of Duties, they've always made huge maps on their Call of Duties. Like if you go back to just Modern Warfare, I mean, sorry. One of their smaller 1v1 maps was just huge, and I mean the maps on just the first Call of Duty 4 were just huge maps. They had a boat map that was bigger than, that was like everybody's favorite map, really. Well, I don't know, maybe not you guys, but like that was one of my favorite maps on there, and that map was huge. And a lot of people didn't see it like that because it was slim on the sides, but it was a long map. I mean, it took forever to get from one side to the other, and people would camp all over that one, and you know, behind crates and everything. And then you look at something like Modern Warfare 2. The smallest maps on the game were even big on there, except there was one map that was a little bit different though. There was a map called Rust, which felt a lot different, and I think they're actually bringing that map back. I'm not too sure on that, but I think they are. But even maps like Hijacked, which was basically this map where you could, it was a really fun map on Modern Warfare 2, but that map was huge, and that was one of my favorite maps because you could actually snipe like a real sniper. Like they had points where you really truly were designed for people to go snipe. And I can honestly say that Hijack was a fast-paced map, but it was huge. It had multiple levels, upward and downward. It had a lot of camp spots, and I mean, Modern Warfare always, Infinity War Call of Duty have always produced a lot of camping spots in all of their maps. They always produce maps that are designed for people to camp, and people are acting like this is something new. I mean, then they came out with Modern Warfare 3, and in Modern Warfare 3, that game was unplayable for me. This game, Call of Duty Ghosts, is a lot better than Modern Warfare 3 in my opinion. I honestly did not play a lot of Modern Warfare 3. I don't even think that I have gameplay uploaded from Modern Warfare 3. And I had I bought my Elgato, and I was recording Black Ops 1 during the life cycle of Modern Warfare 3. And I had the game. I had Modern Warfare 3. I personally myself, I had all of the Call of Duty games, every last one of them, and the only ones that I play are Black Ops 1, I played Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, World at War, and I play Call of Duty Ghosts. But I completely passed over Modern Warfare 3. I felt like Modern Warfare 3 was the death of Call of Duty for a while. Like, and since Modern Warfare 3, I feel like the franchise is kind of dying from there. Like, it's not getting any better. I don't believe it's gonna get better. But I can say this: from Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops 2, that I honestly believe that Modern Warfare 3 was a step below Black Ops 2. I honestly believe that Modern Warfare 3 was a step below Call of Duty Ghost. And so I mean, it did kind of get better to me, but not really, because they're still bringing so much more in. Like, Modern Warfare 3 brought in the most, it almost invented annoying play styles and annoying gaming styles. Modern Warfare 3 really brought out everything that there was to hate about Call of Duty. Like, I don't know, it was like in Modern Warfare 2, and a lot of people sit there and try to praise that game and make it seem like it's the best Call of Duty. I've heard this one girl say, "Oh, it was the best Call of Duty ever." But Modern Warfare 2 had a hell of a lot of problems in that game. Like, the unlimited noob tubing and scavenging claymores. It promoted more camping in Modern Warfare 2 than Call of Duty Ghosts does. I mean, that's what's more crazy. The maps on Modern Warfare 2, some of the maps were bigger than some of the maps on this game almost. They had one map, I can't remember the name, but it was a snow map with a big train like wrecked out in the map. And that map was huge. Huge. It was one of the biggest maps I had ever played on in my life. It was in Modern Warfare 2, and people act like they don't realize that, like they didn't know that. But that game promoted so much camping. Like you didn't even have to have skills in Modern Warfare 2. All you had to do is know how to use scavenger or one-man army with claymores and noob tubes, and you could beast anybody. And it's so weird because so many people like praise certain games and things like that. The only game that I felt that was a Call of Duty series game that really just didn't have any, like, it had flaws, but it didn't have as many flaws as some of the other Call of Duties. It didn't have the full amount of like fuck you factor in the game, which was Black Ops 1. I mean, that was the one game that just didn't feel so broken like all the other games. And a lot of people talk about like hit detection issues and things like that, but then when you get a game like Call of Duty Ghost that has almost flawless hit detection, then you complain. You say, oh, I died too fast, I die way too fast, as soon as I spawn in I die, and that's why I don't move, because I die. You can't really, like, some of the Call of Duty community is just, I mean, honestly, some of the Call of Duty community is just fucking idiots. They don't know what they want. They complain about shit that they shouldn't complain about, shit that really does not matter. The shit that I talk about whenever I'm talking about Call of Duty is something that actually means something. It's more meaningful. It's smarter. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people complain about shit like, oh, second chance in Black Ops 1 was a problem. No, it wasn't. Second chance in Black Ops 1 was not a problem. I never complained about second chance. I didn't even use second chance, but I never complained about it. I hated it from time to time, like if I would be on a nice little streak or whatever. But Call of Duty Black Ops 1 was so flawless in every other factor that second chance didn't even bother me. I mean, sure, if it was taken out of the game, that probably would have been the most perfect Call of Duty they came out with. You know, a lot of people complain about Ghost, but I mean, honestly, if you didn't put a Ghost in that game, just think of how many people would run spy planes, and that game would just be completely destroyed by just spy planes. I mean, I didn't even run spy planes, so Ghost was not a problem for me. I ran spy planes at the beginning of the game when I wasn't good, but after that I stopped running spy planes. I started running Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Dogs. That was it. Blackbird, Chopper Gunner, and Attack Dogs. So honestly, I can truly say that once I got used to that loadout, I never even ran spy planes again. So it was almost like Ghost was never even a problem for me, and I didn't even pay attention to radar. You can go back and listen to my videos, and I'll even mention it. I don't pay attention to my radar at all in Black Ops 1. Radar was unnecessary in Black Ops 1. It had so many other ways to find somebody other than a radar, unless I was using a motion sensor. But I never needed radar in Black Ops 1 because the fact that Ninja worked so flawlessly in that game. And a lot of people say Ninja in Modern Warfare 2 was so good. It's only because they favor that game so much that they say that. But honestly, I couldn't use Ninja in any other game other than Call of Duty Ghost. Or not Ninja, but Dead Silence and Awareness in this game, and in Call of Duty Black Ops. Those are the only two games that I can actually sound horse somebody and it works flawlessly for me. When Modern Warfare 3 was out, I never heard anybody's footsteps, hardly any. A lot of people were saying that it was really good, but it was shitty to me because I could never hear anybody's footsteps. Black Ops 2, I made a video. I was even talking about it, like some guy ran right up behind me and stabbed me, and I had on both Dead Silence and Awareness, and I still got murked. And I didn't hear a single footstep, not a single step at all the way till he ran up to me and stabbed me. He didn't have neither perk on. I didn't hear a thing. But I can honestly say the only two games that I've ever been able to hear any footsteps is Black Ops 1 and Call of Duty Ghost. And I think this game is really trash compared to what the potential of the game could have been. And I can honestly say that one of the problems that I believe is coming with Call of Duty is the fact that they've changed the way that perks work. They changed it to where now you can run any perk you want to now. You don't have to run like the certain perks at one time that they provide for you in a certain slot category or anything like that. You can run any perk that you want now. That to me is what ruined this game. Honestly, I believe that's what ruined this game. Is that, you know, you could be running around, you could spot a guy, he don't even see you, and then you aim your gun up, and before your gun even gets the first shot off after you've aimed it at the guy, you already dead. And it's because this guy done turned on you, spotted you a little bit after you spotted him, and he's pulled his gun up and then started firing, and he's got off at least a good 6 shots before you could even fire one. And it's because of all the perks and things that they put in this game and place in this game. I mean, I can put it like this. If you go up and play against somebody who's running quick draw, dead eye, and focus in the same category, you're going to lose every single gun battle to that guy. No matter what you say or what gun you have, you're going to lose every gun battle to that guy. If you don't have just focus on can be a main factor in that battle. Quick draw can be a major factor in that battle, because if they have on quick draw with a SMG, you don't even stand a chance. You won't even get your gun up. You won't even be able to start firing before they can start firing. Like, it's just that bad. I mean, if they have on, especially if they have on ready up, quick draw, and dead eye, oh, you're just out of there. Because then it may not take them nothing but 3 hits no matter where you are to kill you. And sometimes it'll just take 2 hits. But it just basically changes everything about the game. I mean, that alone gives this game a unique, unbalanced problem that a lot of people don't recognize. A lot of people enjoy it and love the whole, it's a lot of perks, but that's really one of the main factors that kills this game, is the fact that you can run whatever perk you want to. I mean, you could run all stealth perks and be completely under the radar, and that's not cool, because in a game like Black Ops 1, you could run Ghost and Hacker and still somebody, you could run up on somebody and they'd hear your footsteps and know you're coming and kill you. Or somebody could run Ghost and Ninja, and they can place down a motion sensor and detect you coming and kill you. But now that's gone. I mean, now it's to the point where you're almost undetectable no matter what. Even if you do run dead silence and awareness, you could just creep, you know, and it kind of ruins the game. With Ninja, you can hear people creeping, you can hear anything, any footsteps. I mean, you can baby crawl, you can drop down, crouch, whatever you want to do, you still get murked. But anyways, I mean, instead of talking about like all of that crazy crap, basically I'll just go ahead and kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on in this match and why it's so hard to kill this big guy right here. For those of y'all who don't know, it's best to kill those eggs, and then those flowers you see popping up that we keep shooting, you're gonna want to shoot those flowers, because if you don't, it'll regenerate the health. Like, see that flower right there? It'll regenerate the health of the big guy up there that we keep trying to kill. And basically you'll see me have to run around to the other side of the map and go actually assist a couple of my teammates. And it's because they know how to play, but they weren't really shooting the big guy. They were just kind of like looking at him, I guess, or I don't know what they were doing. But I ran over there and kind of finished them off real quick and helped them out, I guess. And basically when I go over there, you're going to see me trying to shoot flowers and the big guy at the same time. And I think they were out of bullets or whatever. But me, I always try to run 3 guns in Extinction, especially in Nightfall. Now that's one of the first things I do, is unlock 3 guns right off the bat. It's because you're going to need 3 guns, because you don't earn money as fast as you did in something like Point of Contact. So you have to have just about 3 guns. And whenever you're fighting this big guy right here, you're gonna run through so many bullets and not earn a single point. And that's one of the broken points to this game, is the fact that you don't earn hardly any money when you're shooting big guy because you're not getting any kills. I think that every so much health that you take off of them, it should probably just put money in everybody's wallet just for every so much health that you take off of them, just because that's money that's needed, you know. If you're not earning any money and everybody's down to their last few bullets, then basically you have to shoot all of the little aliens around you to try to gain that money. And if nobody gains that money, basically I'll all be running around with absolutely no bullets in your guns. Nobody have any money to throw down ammo. You'll be at the last hive, and it's just going to get harder and harder from there, and everybody's just going to pretty much go down. But luckily for me, I know how to play this game, and I know how to use my brains, my money wisely to take care of myself. That's why you haven't seen me go down so far. I know whenever my health is low like this, I know not to drop armor. This game honestly makes you not drop armor recklessly, and I hate when teammates are like, oh, I don't have any armor on, drop armor, can somebody get up? That's why I don't like being armor guy. That's why I don't like being ammo guy or anything like that, because people want it recklessly. And look at this, I got a nice 364 kills, no downs. The boy Tectonics, he got 4 downs, Joel got 9, and then OG got 1. But as you see, I got a flawless, for myself, I got a flawless Nightfall. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and